Hi everybody, once again my name is Joe and I'm here to do a little video on a little update that I've been doing on this, it's called the HG101 short course truck. I got it the other day, probably about a week ago, and basically the car came stock with a 550 sized brushed motor and came with the 80 amp brushed ESC. So I did run it, and it's fairly quick, but one thing I did notice, it's only good to about 2S. I tried putting a 3S battery in it, and right away I guess something popped over here. So obviously this wasn't designed for 3S, even though the 80 amp rating you would suggest 3 amp. So I decided to make a change, not necessarily a small change. So I just want to give you an update as to what I've done. So let's go ahead and take off the clips and I'll give you an update. All right. I've installed a Racer Star 3650 size 4300 kV motor into the RC truck. I was lucky enough that the stock motor pinion was not thread locked in, so I actually used the stock motor pinion, which I believe should be something about 13 or 14 tooth. Unfortunately, I didn't count. But anyway, I used the stock one, so that made the job a lot easier. Also, to my surprise, the servo actually came stock with a digital servo, which made my life a lot easier, especially when you do a brushless conversion. I went ahead and also installed the All-Star AX5S radio system, and I've also put in a 3S 3000 milliamp battery. So basically, I did notice when I opened up the gearbox, it was full of grease, which was a nice surprise. You don't see that much these days anymore. And of course, along to control everything, as you can see, a waterproof Hobbywing 60 amp ESC to control obviously the 3S power. And yeah, that's about it. So it was one of the simplest brushless conversions that I've done, namely, like I said, because I didn't have to touch the servo at all. So that made my life a lot easier. Everything else is basically plug and play. So that's about it. So yeah, I'll just show it to you one more time. All right. So yeah, very, very simple. I couldn't, like I said, it's the easiest brushless conversion I've done. So things definitely worked in my favor. I did make a few adjustments. When I bought it, the wheels were off cambers, and so I had to adjust turnbuckles and whatnot to make it basically straight and sit the way it should. So, and to my liking. I've brought in the shock towers. Sorry, the shock towers stayed as they are, I should say. I moved the shocks inwards here and outwards here to lower the stance, because when it came stock it was just too tall in the back. But I still want to maintain a decent ground clearance, which I believe I've done, as you can see. And it's sitting more straight, the way I prefer them. It came basically like that, which I don't like it too much. So when it's level, I think it looks much better. Same thing with the front. I left a little bit of toe in, which is good for steering and handling, and just a little bit of just a little bit of tilt, not much. And I did the same thing here. I moved the shocks inwards here and outwards here. So basically, it gives me better angle in terms of the dog bones here, and it's not as dramatic as it was stock. These are oil-filled shocks. They're a bit on the firm side, but they're definitely designed for heavy off-road bashing. So I'm going to leave these stock for now. Plus they match the rims as well. The rims are beautiful. I really like them. This is a, looks like it's a little bit smaller than the Traxxas Slash. Some people have commented on my unboxing video if it's compatible with the Slash. I would have to say probably not. Maybe the shocks, but beyond that, I don't see really any other things that it shares with it, because the chassis itself, as I said, is smaller. And this is what it looks like underneath. So in comparison, I don't really think there really is one aside from the 1/10 scale, but this is a smaller 1/10 scale, as you can see. Smaller than the Traxxas Slash and my Huanqi 727, which is a clone of the Slash. So basically that is it. When I did adjust the springs, it brought it to the way I like my short course trucks to sit, which is planted at the back and slightly angled upwards at the front. Basically, it gives a sense of power, even standing still. And I believe I've accomplished that. So basically, that's about it. Just want to include, as I said, this is the transmitter. It's the, like I said, the All-Star AX5S. It's an excellent transmitter. I really recommend it. But yeah, it has all the controls that you need up here. Plus, there's more control at the top. So it's a really advanced transmitter for the price point, which is about $30 Canadian. So it's a really good deal. I really can't complain. I have quite a few of these just for that reason. Very good quality, and it feels good in your hand. It's got good weight to it, 4 AA batteries. So I'm very happy with that. And that's the back of it. And I guess that's about it. So this concludes my video brushless conversion update of the HG101. If you have any questions about this RC, especially the conversion or any other vehicle in my RC fleet, please by all means leave me a message down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I guess that is it. Until the next video, I'm signing off. Peace.